A winter storm warning is in effect for the entire Panhandle, which could throw a wrench in some Thanksgiving travel plans this weekend. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, as Americans across the country prepare for one of the busiest travel weeks of the year, the Nebraska State Patrol says people in the Panhandle need to take extra precautions with winter weather in the mix for this week. Troopy Captain Kurt Von Minden says the biggest thing to monitor is the highway conditions before you hit the road.
The winter weather that's expected this weekend, we would ask everybody to please keep an eye on the weather. If it's through social media, great. If it's through an app that you use, please keep ahead of the weather because there are weather storms rolling in this weekend, 8 to 12 inches in some areas with high winds. So please be a good traveler.
He also says that packing an emergency kit in your car could be life-saving.
If the worst should happen and you do become disabled while traveling, you should pack ahead to make sure that you don't get caught in an emergency without the proper gear. Heavy clothing to include mittens and a ski mask so you don't have any exposed skin should you need to get out, a shovel, kitty litter to help get traction if you become stuck is good for that, extra food, extra water, cell phones and chargers to keep your cell phone charged up should you need that to become your lifeline.
And lastly, using basic driving skills are imperative when road conditions are not ideal.
When you are planning your trip, please allow extra time because with all the people on the road and the poor weather that we're going to receive, it is going to take you longer than usual to get to where you're going. So plan on being delayed. Make sure your tires are aired up. Make sure you've got plenty of gas. Make sure that if you're going into an area without a lot of services, you plan ahead and go into those areas with a full tank of gas.
And Bill Boyer will have the latest on these storms in just a little bit. Well, the city of Gering has an unanticipated vacancy on the city council as they're set to discuss the resignation of Ward 4 council member Philip Holliday during tonight's meeting. Holliday submitted the resignation letter on November 12th and wrote that it has been a privilege to serve Gering and its residents for the past 6 years. Holliday's resignation was effective immediately, and the council will now determine their course of action to find a successor to fill out the remainder of Holliday's 4-year term. Well, coming up after the break, lots of snow in the forecast this week. Bill Boyer's in with the full forecast you can't miss right after this on KNEB.TV News.
At Platte Valley Bank, we believe it shouldn't cost you money to access your money. That's why we offer free ATMs anytime, anywhere. Whether you are across town or traveling abroad, there won't be an added expense to access the funds in your Platte Valley Bank account. Free ATMs are just one of the great benefits of banking with us. Stop by to talk to one of our friendly associates to discuss what else Platte Valley Bank has to offer.
Hi, this is Sandy Patty, and I'd like to spend this Christmas season with you. I'm bringing my Christmas Blessings concert to Scotts Bluff, Nebraska on December the 5th, and I'd love to see you there. I'm going to be singing songs of the seasons, and we're going to spend a thoughtful and intimate night with a lot of stories and songs that surround this wonderful holiday. I hope to see you there, and you can find out more information by going to sandypatty.com/tour. Have a very Merry Christmas, and may God bless us, everyone.
Find out what convenient really means at the Western Travel Terminal. Start with our great selection of food and drinks, from for real milkshakes and fresh brewed coffee to snacks and hot food. Next, check out our beer and spirits with their everyday low prices. Finally, let us work for you with our full-service gas station and automatic truck and car wash. All this can be found at 822 South Beltline in Scotts Bluff. Western Travel Terminal, your convenient shopping, restaurant, and full-service gas leader.
When you're Arby's, you can do certain things like load roast beef and curly fries onto a sandwich, Add horsey sauce, Arby's sauce, and cheddar cheese sauce on there. Sell them 2 for $6. And when you're Arby's, you can call it the Arbinator. Because if you aren't, Arbinator is a super strange name to just invent. Arby's, we have the meats.
This is KNEB.TV weather from the Arby's Weather Center. Arby's, we have the meats.
Lots and lots of snow coming our way tonight into tomorrow. Snow going to be ongoing throughout the evening hours, right on through the overnight hours. And then by early tomorrow morning, overnight into early tomorrow morning, those winds are going to pick up as well and turn breezy, which is going to cause some blowing and drifting of the snow. We have a major winter storm in our area. It's upon us. Expect moderate to heavy snow accumulations depending on where you're at. Blowing and drifting snow going to be a substantial problem. And then post-Thanksgiving storm system could be coming our way too. An awful timing for this storm system. 2 of them coming here during this Thanksgiving week. There's actually 3, but the second one's going to miss us most likely. 61 yesterday. What a beautiful day it was out there yesterday. Not the case today, though. Temperatures down to 27 this morning, or yesterday morning for a low. Nothing in the rain gauge. That will change as we go through the evening and the overnight hours. Take a look at this wide view that we have. All these pink shaded areas, these are winter storm warnings. They go from the I-80 corridor here over by Rock Springs all the way across the I-80 corridor to Grand Island. Winter storm warnings are out. That includes areas like Norfolk and Valentine, Chadron, down into northwestern Kansas and all the Front Range of Colorado. Now these blue shaded areas, these purple, I guess, shaded areas, those are winter weather advisories, and then winter storm watches here to the north and east for what's still yet to come. As we zoom into the region, you can see these winter storm warnings go all the way through tomorrow night across the area, and they're not going to end any earlier than that, most likely, as we're going to be in for a period of some very substantial snow. 45 right now in McCook, 43 in Hastings. We're in the 30s here across our region, 40 in Ogallala. That's the only reading that's in the 40s. 29 in Kimball, 25 Cheyenne, 29 up in Lusk. Winds have been held in check with the exception here of far southeastern Wyoming, where they're 10 to 15 miles an hour, dropping those wind chills into the teens. We have 20s and 30s for wind chills across the rest of the region, but we're going to be dealing with the snow. So here we go. As we go through the next couple hours, you can see snow ongoing here across the region. It's going to continue through the evening hours, a band of snow. Now these darker blue shaded areas, that's where the heavier snow is going to come into play, and you can see a good swath of some moderate to heavy snow here across our region for several hours, even some areas here where it's getting to be some intense bands of snow showing up. So through the overnight hours, it's going to snow, and pretty much once it starts, not going to let up much or stop for several hours. Lows tonight in the 20s, a few upper teens scattered in there as well. Now tomorrow we start the day off with quite a bit of snow. The good news is the system pulls away fairly quickly. By lunchtime, we're going to start to see a more isolated coverage of snow showers, just some wraparound moisture, bringing in a few snow showers through the evening hours, and then that dissipates as the system pulls away from us. But we have additional snow to come our way. So this is on top of any snow that you may have already received. Let's look at high temperatures tomorrow. They're not going anywhere, in the 20s. Now this is additional snow on top of what's already fallen. You'll see these purple shaded areas. That's where we're expecting the heaviest snow. So from Wheatland to Cheyenne over into portions of Banner County, that's where we have the heaviest snow totals at. Everybody going to get a good dousing of snow, though. Maybe a foot of snow from Wheatland to Cheyenne over to Kimball, even to Sidney, maybe even as upwards of a foot. 4 to 8, 6 to 10, 12 inches of snow, all possible here across the region. Lesser amounts from Lusk over to Chadron and Valentine, but you can see this band of heavy snow is going to be ongoing and quite extensive. Now, this is beyond this storm system. I told you there's 3 systems. System number 2, that's one exiting. System number 2, you're going to see it form here for Thanksgiving Day, a quick blow and move across central and eastern Nebraska. So if you're traveling eastward, even on Thanksgiving Day, we have yet another system rolling through. Now by Friday morning, you're going to see the next system start to approach our area, and it moves out across our region into Friday, even into early Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon, and Saturday evening. The snow remains with us and then pulls away as we go Sunday evening here across the area. So the end of the holiday weekend, it's going to clear out, but it's going to take some time. Now, this is snowfall totals from the next storm system. This doesn't count anything today. This starts with storm system number 3, and you can see this is favoring a little more northern areas. So where this storm is maybe hitting these areas and sparing some of the northern areas, this one's going to flip-flop, at least as of the models right now. Still several days to watch this, but the heaviest snows would be in the Dakotas. Moderate snows here in our area, lighter amounts to the south. We will keep an eye on it because winds are going to be a problem with it as well. We're dealing with a couple of major storms here just a few days apart during a very busy travel weekend. 23 widespread heavy snow tonight. Breezy areas of blowing and drifting snow. Winds gusting over 40. Same story tomorrow. Winds gusting over 40. Snow, blowing snow throughout most of the day. Tapering off late afternoon into the evening hours. Highs only in the upper 20s. Our 7-day forecast, we clear out Wednesday but remain cold. Tuesday night, we could fall below 0. If we get a good snowpack, that's probably going to happen. And if we clear out a little bit. Wednesday, highs only in the mid-20s. Your Thanksgiving Day, most of it should be nice. Temperatures in the upper 30s. Late day snow showers possible. We're talking really late in the day on Thursday, though. And then snow with us all day on Black Friday and into Saturday. It looks like more accumulating snow and blowing snow is expected. Highs fall back into the 20s for Saturday and Sunday, maybe rebounding to near 40 on Monday. A very active 7-day forecast. If you have any travel plans this week, and a lot of you do, stay tuned. We'll keep you up to date on the very latest.
Behold the Arbinator. Behold the roast beef and cheddar cheese sauce. Behold the horsey sauce, Arby's sauce, and curly fries. Beholding 2 of them for only $6. Arby's, we have the meats.
Box Butte General Hospital continues our mission to lead and innovate in healthcare delivery and community wellness. But this isn't just a hospital. This is home to exceptional patient care. This is the greatest place to work, receive care, and practice medicine. This is innovation in action. This is community wellness. This is where specialty clinics fit your needs. This is where a friendly smile, a warm hand, and an empathetic ear exist to care for you. We are Box Butte General Hospital. This is us. Great things are happening here since 1976.
Logos in Gering is the place to get all of your school spirit gear, personalized gifts, and promotional items for your business and employees, and banners for any special event. Logos is also the only place to stop for custom screen printing or embroidery. You can even design it yourself on their interactive website. Stop into Logos today. They'll design it, print it, and have it to you in no time. There's no job too big or small for Logos. That's Logos in Gering.
Where can you find gifts for everyone? TC and More has gifts for the holidays. The Christmas decor is up, and we're ready to help you make your holiday festive. From Santas to realistic flickering candles to give your home a warm glow. Next, check out our clothing and accessories for women, like stylish gloves and Myra bags. Finally, pamper yourself or a loved one with soaps and lotions. For the perfect gift, stop in and visit TC and More, downtown Scottsbluff. And we've extended our children's educational materials.
Welcome back. The Midwest Theater will be the place to be to cheer on the Scottsbluff football team tonight. Once the Bearcats punched their ticket to the championship game, Midwest Theater Executive Director Billy Estes knew that there would be plenty of people who wanted to watch the game but would be unable to make the trek to Memorial Stadium. He decided to open the doors to the historic theater to allow fans to cheer on the home team on the biggest of big screens. The game kicks off at 6:15, and folks are encouraged to come on out to show their team spirit and cheer on Scottsbluff as they try to win the Class B championship. One more prison time has been added to a Scottsbluff man who was most recently convicted of racking up $6,700 worth of fraudulent transactions after stealing checks and spending money from a victim's account. Earlier this month, 30-year-old John Dunn was sentenced to 2 years in prison on charges of second-degree forgery and attempted theft by deception. That prison time will be tacked on to an existing 1 to 2 year prison sentence after Dunn, who is a convicted felon, was found guilty of possession of a deadly weapon by a prohibited person. Now he's serving a 3 to 4 year prison sentence with the Nebraska Department of Correctional Services. And the finance director of the Nebraska State Fair has resigned, saying the State Fair may be on the verge of bankruptcy. Patrick Kepke resigned on Friday after meeting with the Fair Board, telling members that his concerns about excessive spending had not been addressed. He told the board that he projects the fair to be nearly $1.7 million in the red for for 2019. Well, coming up after the break, Chris Cottrell catching up with the Scottsbluff Bearcats ahead of tonight's Class B championship game. We'll have that right after this on KNEB.TV Sports.
Hey Grandma, thanks for all the gifts.
Oh, I'm so glad you like them. I'm really sorry I couldn't make it.
Yeah, we are too.
Set timer for 15 minutes.
Mom, Dad, say hi to Grandma.
Hey,
Hi. Oh, miss you guys.
We're making your famous mashed potatoes.
Set the crock pot on high.
Wow, technology sure has changed.
Everyone, say hi to Grandma.
Hi, Grandma.
When a strong, reliable network really counts, let our Allo family worry about the technology that keeps you connected.
The Mighty 3 has been known to move mountains, has been seen giving wild brush and tall grass the what for, and is not afraid to level a gravel driveway and finish a surface. The cab with heat and AC is not faint of heart either. You don't have an off-season, neither do we.
Visit 21st Century Equipment in Alliance, Torrington, Scottsbluff, and Bridgeport, or visit 21stcenturyequipment.com.
Sometimes events in life are planned. Others, a happy surprise. No matter what life change you're navigating, whether you're getting married or just want a bigger yard for your pup, find a home that fits. First National Bank North Platte. Start your mortgage pre-approval today. Retirement. A new season in life where you can change how you live it. And something easier, convenient, that feels just right. When it's time, find a home that fits. First National Bank North Platte. Start your mortgage pre-approval today.
Now, sports from the First National Bank Sports Desk. First National Bank of North Platte, the bank to think of first.
Had plenty of signings coverage on the Monday edition. Today, back to the football grind with the Scottsbluff Bearcats. Now, we'll get a full game preview for the Bearcats matchup with Omaha Skutt. A look back and also some early thoughts on Skutt, as earlier this week I caught up with some of the key guys on this year's team. One guy that won't be out there playing, and disappointingly so, that's Jacob Krull. The senior running back broke a bone in a foot against Norris in round 2 of the postseason, and he is out the rest of the way. But he's determined to still find a difference-making role.
Well, my role right now is to keep a positive environment between everyone. What I'm going to do to contribute my part of the team this week is I'm going to watch as much film as I can, get the routes down. I'll be shouting it to the DBs on the sideline. But really, I'm just going to try to keep everyone uptight, ready to go, and get ready to get a win on Friday.
Krull finally got his shot to be the man in the backfield this year, and he made it count, that's for sure, going for over 1,500 yards rushing. A winning player and a winning kid, and the coaching staff has named Krull as a game captain for the championship game.
I was very happy when I heard that. I definitely thought that the last time I was going to step foot on a field was going to be the play that I broke my foot, but being able to go out there with my guys one last time is going to be pretty sweet.
In last week's 63-56 win at Omaha Roncalli, there were plenty of big-time plays and playmakers. Sebastian Harsh, of course, but also Josiah Diolas, who scored 3 touchdowns, including one on a blocked punt that really swung the momentum big time to the Cats' sideline.
You know, my guys come in and they work so hard during practice, so I just want to go out and give them my all, you know, and try to win every game, and that was it.
Back to the quarterbacks, it was quite the show as Harsh and Jack Dotzler combined for over 1,100 yards of total offense and 15 total touchdowns between the two.
It was a great show to watch, you know, but, you know, it's kind of hard to be our quarterback when he's the best quarterback in the state.
When it was all said and done, 119 total points, and it was a big-time show fans won't soon forget. Heck, the players will remember it forever. Here's two-way standout for the Cats, Jack Darnell.
Oh, it was one of the funnest games I've ever played in. Same with the last year Roncalli game. Those are one of the two most memorable games of my high school careers were with Roncalli. They were really good games.
Great teams always have plenty of those lunch pail types, the guys that show up, maybe fly under the radar, but always get the job done. That role on this team is personified by a kid like linebacker Luke Rohr, who just has a nose for the football. He'll be a key guy defensively against a big physical running game from Skutt Catholic coming up in the title matchup.
I think we're going to have to be very disciplined on both sides of the ball We're going to have to read our keys, make sure we tackle well because these guys are good players.
Scottsbluff is hungry. They've got a chip on their shoulder, and they feel they have plenty of reasons why this year could be different than last.
Yeah, we feel a lot more comfortable. You know, there was a bunch of us that were able to play a lot of minutes there last year, so we all know what it feels like, and we're just going to go out there and do our best.
I think our team unity is a little bit better than last year. We all go out to eat, we hang out a lot outside of practice and outside of the game, so we all like to hang out with each other.
To be the best and take home the trophy, the Cats know you got to beat the best. Scott, the defending champion, for a reason.
They're very physical on both sides of the ball. They're really sound. They're disciplined. They're really good at their plays, and they just have a winning culture there.
We'll have plenty more on this Scottsbluff versus Scott game on Monday's edition right back here at the TV Sports Desk. We'll hear from head coach Judd Hall, defensive coordinator Jake McLean, and a couple of the key guys on the field, Sebastian Harsh and Terrence Mokiak. Kickoff at 6:15 Mountain Time from Memorial Stadium. That'll do it for today. The latest right here at the First National Bank Sports Desk. I'm Chris Cottrell.
You said yes. Together, you planned every detail. You married. And then you realized 500 square feet just isn't enough room for two. When life happens, find a home that fits. First National Bank North Platte. Start your mortgage pre-approval today. You decide to add another to your family. You start reading parenting books. You're amazed that such a small human could need so much space. When life happens, find a home that fits. First National Bank North Platte. Start your mortgage pre-approval today.
Did the extreme weather this summer do damage to your home? Call Roofing Plus today. Let Luke Shaneman and his team get your home back and family back to normal. Licensed and insured, call Roofing Plus today and Luke will get you scheduled for your free and easy inspection and see if you qualify for a new roof, siding, or gutters. The Roofing Plus team can be there in days, not months. Call Roofing Plus today, 308-440-6387.
When it comes to helping local folks with the loans and financial advice they need, we don't horse around. Our only goal is to help you and your family achieve your financial goals with the right loans and savings products. So if you want to bank with people that care about you and your financial needs, stop by or give us a call. First State Bank. We're big on you. Member FDIC. Online at fsbcentral.com.
Well, let's take a look what's happening on today's community calendar. That's a look at today's community calendar, brought to you by First State Bank, honoring those who give back. Nominate your community champion at fsbcentral.com.
Fly United Airlines, operated by SkyWest with Western Nebraska Regional Airport. United is dedicated to going the extra mile for you with daily flights to and from Denver and a commitment to excellent service. Reserve your flight today. Plus, all United miles can be earned and redeemed with your flight. Finally, while visiting Western Nebraska Regional Airport, Hertz Thrifty Car Rental is there for your car rental needs. Make life easier, relax, and get on board with Western Nebraska Regional Airport.
At Platte Valley Bank, We offer loans with competitive rates and quick decisions from our experienced lenders. Our team works hard to get to know you and your business. From ag to auto, home loans, and everything in between, we're here to help. Stop by Platte Valley Bank or apply online to find the loan that is right for you today.
And finally tonight, employees at SWBC Scottsbluff location have given the Cat and Pup Pack Food Backpack Program another boost this month, donating nearly 4,400 food items at the end of last week. Ann Isabel, SWBC Customer Service Manager, says in addition to the 4,379 food items gathered in just 3 weeks, the company's annual community engagement activity also donated $200. Isabel says it was a fun and gratifying experience.
It's exciting to get involved in something like this where you actually go and you pull the item yourself and actually give the item, and it's such a worthy cause for the young people in our community that are maybe wondering how they're going to get through the weekend without that meal. And so it's just a very touching situation that pulled at everybody's heartstrings.
Cat Pack Coordinator Missy Iasillo says its biggest food drive ever benefiting the backpack program and part of a very generous outpouring of support from the community. Following word that the programs were going to run out of food supplies by the end of December, a number of organizations donated to the cause, with Oregon Trail Community Foundation making a $5,000 grant donation and the Holiday family of companies spearheading a fundraising drive that totaled nearly $10,750. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you here next time.